If you are a proud owner of a thickness planer from Metabo, the DH330, I guarantee you that at a certain point you will think to yourself, well, it's time to change those blades. And how should I do that? Okay. Or maybe you're thinking about buying this machine and, you know, a thought came across your mind. Well, the machine seems to be quite good, but how hard is it actually to change the blades on it? So in today's video, I'm going to take you through the whole process step by step so you know exactly what to expect and how to change those blades. And as I'm going to be showing you how to change the blades over, well, I'm going to show you something that you may have not known about this particular machine that actually will save you some money and hassle. So, welcome to my workshop and watch the video. First of all, the most important thing, make sure your machine is disconnected from power. The first thing we need to do is to remove the dust chute. Okay, you do have those large plastic knob screw type things, holders, that do hold this dust chute in place. There's two of them. You need to remove both of them. Then lower the cutting block to the lowest position. That will give you easy access to these two screws. As you undo them slightly to start with, you're going to be able to remove this dust chute quite easily. And now just disengage both of these screws fully. The screws do stay in their places, and now you can pull out this plastic cover. If you do have any dust or any chips in there, well, it's now time to actually clean this out. And over here, that is your cutting block. In total, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws holding the black metal plate that's pushing down our blade to the cutting head. And in total, you've got 2 blades. Now at the minute, the cutting head, okay, it's locked. It will swivel like this, but you're not going to be able to rotate it fully. On the right hand side over here, you do have a lever, okay? So as you push it down, you then will be able to actually rotate the cutting block, all right, and gain access to the second blade. Time to remove those screws. You're going to need an Allen key to do that. And to be honest, from my experience, these will be very hard to undo. You're going to need a fair amount of force to actually undo them. So some sort of a leverage on your key will most likely be necessary. So don't be scared if it's going to be really hard to do. It just does take a bit of force to actually initially undo them. Now I'm going to remove all the bolts apart from this one. I'm going to leave more or less the middle one, one of the middle ones, to the last. Now the initial hold of the screws is very, very hard, but then they do come out quite easily. And now it's finally time to remove the last bolt. And the reason I'm actually leaving the middle one to the last is because underneath this you do have 2 springs, and just make sure you're not going to lose them, okay? So pay attention to that. Press and hold this metal bar right down so it's easier to remove the bolt. And as you can see, that is just lifting on its own. Okay, you do have this metal bar. And as you can see, that's the springs I was talking about, okay? You can leave them in place as they are. However, I do want to clean it out just a little bit so you can quite easily remove them. Just make sure not to lose them. And over here, that's our blade. And now I'm going to show you an absolutely fantastic feature that this Metabo has. Mainly, well, if it's the first time you're going to be changing your blades, you don't have to buy anything, okay? Why is that? Well, these blades are double-sided. Okay, so basically what you do, that's your rundown side, okay, just over here. You just flip it like so, and there you go. A nice, fresh pair of cutting heads already in the machine, so you don't have to spend a penny. Absolutely fantastic, guys. really nice hidden gem. If you didn't know about it, well, there you go. You don't have to go around and shop for new blades. They are already in the machine. And I think that's a really nice, cool addition to this machine. And again, if you do see any sawdust build up, anything like that, now is the time to clean this out. And when you're happy with your cleaning process, then it's time to put back the blades. Obviously, make sure the nice and sharp edge is facing you. I really do like the system, how this was designed to actually change the blade, because it's just so simple. You do have two metal pins on which the blade actually goes. You don't have to adjust anything. You just pop it on, back in place on those pins, just like so. Just make sure the sharp edge is now facing you. Now the only tricky part that I would consider tricky is the springs. Okay, put the springs back in the slots that they were, and just be careful as you're going to be putting the metal top not to accidentally remove those springs out of their place. Okay, so again, help yourself with one hand, force that plate down and use the middle screw to hold it in place. And now grab your key and tighten everything up. Now what I would suggest over here, as you are doing up the screws, don't do one fully and then move to the other. Actually do it up slightly and then move to the next one and to the next one and to the next one, and again come back to the first one and do it up again. I think doing it this way is just a little bit better, distributing the pressure across the whole metal bar, making sure everything's nice, consistent and straight. And as you can see, that's how you change the blade. Okay, the job is not finished yet. I'm going to press the lever and actually change the second blade now, but the process is exactly the same. So again, loosen up the bolts, take them out, remove the metal cover, don't forget about the springs, flip over the blade and install everything back. With the blades installed, we can put back the plastic cover, and there you have it, guys. It's not only simple to change the blades, but actually you do get the added benefits where the blades are double-sided. Okay, so it extends the time where you actually need to purchase a new set or resharpen the old one. So for me, it's definitely, as a total, a very great benefit to have. But now I'm gonna run my ash board through the thicknesser a couple of times to see if everything is correct. And yes, everything seems to be running absolutely perfectly. I've got beautiful smooth finish on my board. Exactly what this machine needed. Now I hope this video was helpful. If it was, drop me that like button down below and please consider subscribing to my channel. At this point I just wanted to say a massive thank you to my Patreons for the full and ongoing support. However, don't go just yet. Check out these two very cool playlists, plenty of great videos already there. Click on them and maybe you'll find your next video to watch. However, for today, that's it. Thank you so much. Take care.